In 146 BCE, Rome erased Carthage from the map. It was the undisputed superpower of the Mediterranean.
Wealth flooded the capital. The Republic was fat, rich, and invincible. Except for one problem. In the mountains of Spain, a single, unyielding hill town named Numantia was making a mockery of the Roman legions. For 20 years, Spanish guerrillas humiliated Rome. They routed consular armies and forced Roman generals into shameful, desperate peace treaties.
The Roman Senate was learning a terrifying truth. Their massive wealth hadn't made them stronger. It had made them soft.
The soldiers were undisciplined, accompanied by thousands of merchants, prostitutes, and fortune-tellers in the camp. Rome wasn't losing because its enemies were a massive empire. It was losing because its war machine had lost its edge. The Senate had enough. They broke the law to elect Scipio Aemilianus, the man who destroyed Carthage. As consul again, they sent him to Hispania to fix the mess. But Scipio didn't march straight to Numantia. He knew his army was the real enemy. He didn't act like a general. He acted like a brutal warden. His first order? Purge the camp. He kicked out 2,000 prostitutes, merchants, and mystics. He banned beds, chairs, and luxuries. Every soldier was stripped of their baggage train. If you wanted to cook, you did it yourself. If you wanted to sleep, you slept on the bare dirt, wrapped in a single cloak. To break their spirits and rebuild their muscle, Scipio marched his men in grueling circles. He forced them to dig trenches and build walls every single day, only to fill them back in. He told his men, "You are going to get muddy before you get bloody." By 134 BCE, Scipio's army was a lean, terrified, and highly efficient machine. He marched on Numantia with 60,000 men. The Numantines held a fierce, fortified hill, defended by only 4,000 warriors. They expected an honorable, open battle. Scipio refused to give it to them. He knew the cost of a meat grinder assault on a hill fort. Instead, he chose a colder, more terrifying form of violence: engineering. He ordered his legions to build a 9-kilometer ring of stone walls around the entire city. The engineering was relentless. 7 fortified camps anchored the perimeter. A 10-foot-high palisade wall was lined with towers every 100 feet. Heavy timbers, studded knives and spears were dropped into the Douro River to dam it. This stopped the Numantines from swimming out or receiving supplies by boat. This wasn't a siege, it was a claustrophobic prison. Scipio completely choked off the outside world. No food, no water, no escape. For months, the Numantines looked out from their walls. They watched the Roman machine work in total mechanical silence. When Numantine champions rode out and challenged Roman commanders to single combat, Scipio ignored them. He wasn't there for glory. He was there to exterminate. By the summer of 133 BCE, the psychological horror of the wall did its work. Hunger took hold. The Numantines ate their horses, then their leather hides, and eventually the corpses of their own dead. When the town finally surrendered, the scene was horrific. Half-dead ghosts walked out of the gates. Rather than face Roman slavery, hundreds of families set fire to their own homes and died in the flames. Scipio selected 50 survivors to march in his triumph, sold the rest into slavery, and razed Numantia to the ground.
This is the exact moment the Roman Republic died, and the cold, uncompromising empire was born. Rome no longer fought for self-defense, or even standard territory. It fought with absolute, calculated savagery. The Republic had traded its citizen-soldier ideals for a professional, merciless iron fist. Numantia was reduced to ashes, and Rome's dominance was absolute. But back in the capital, the elite had swallowed up all the land, leaving the soldiers who fought for it homeless. Rome was running out of men to defend its borders. To fix it, one general would alter a single law and accidentally hand the keys of the Republic to the warlords. The meat grinder of Hispania was just the beginning. Hit subscribe and witness the collapse of the Roman world.